Hey all you beautiful people out there, or at least those of you who are watching this video and taking the time to watch it. This is my 100 sub video response. I know it's taken a little while to get out, but I've been pretty busy lately, so that's why it's just taking a little bit more time to get this out to you guys. But I had some fun questions being asked to me, and I really appreciate you guys being active on my channel. So let's get into the answers to some of those questions. So, the answer to the first question was, what is my first flourish that I learned? Okay, and there are sort of two answers to that. One is that I first learned a really simple triple cut, which is that right there, and I believe I have it on my channel, or at least a tutorial to that simple triple cut on my channel. But I really view my first flourish as the butterfly flourish, which is that right there, meaning I did have to learn the Churlier cut, but I don't really view that as much of a flourish, more like an element that can be found within flourishes. So my first flourish, or what I would like to consider my first flourish, is the butterfly cut. And then that was quickly followed by me learning the knight cut, which is that one right there. So those are my first flourishes. The next question was if I could do a deck giveaway, and if I reach 200 subs, hoping I will reach 200 subs, guys, but if I do reach 200 subs, then I will do a deck giveaway. So I'll be doing sort of like a competition part and then like a side part, so that everyone can win, or like everyone has a chance to win the deck. So that is going to be coming up if I reach 200 subs. The next question was, if I could meet any cardist, who would it be? And that was tricky, because I know several different cardists, or I know of several different cardists. I don't know them personally. I don't think a lot of them come to Canada very often for me to get that chance. If I had to meet any cardist, I would probably meet either Dan or Dave, just because of what they've done for the cardistry community. Cardistry hasn't been around that long, and they were some of the forerunners to start up this art form, which is really amazing, and I really respect that. So I'd really like to talk to them about cardistry and get some insight as to how they helped start it up with some of those key members who started up cardistry. So that, though, if I had to meet any cardist, it would probably be those two, just because I could get some really neat insight and creative tips, and they also have some really neat stuff regarding visual magic, so definitely would like to meet them if I can at some point. Okay, so next thing is two questions. Two questions were asked, and I had, one of them was, what are my top 10 decks? And I'm going to do my top 10, 11, sorry, not top 10, 11, what am I saying? I'm going to do my top 11 decks. I couldn't narrow it down to 10, so I'm going to do my top 11. And that's going to be in a separate video, just because it's going to take a little longer to answer that. And then I'm also, another question that was asked is, what are my favorite flourishes, or what are some of my favorite flourishes? And that's going to take a little bit longer to answer. That is just words. That's just going to take a little bit longer to answer, because I have so many different flourishes that I just really enjoy performing and I love doing. So I'm going to make a compilation video of some of my favorites that I can show you guys. So that's going to be the answer to that question. It's going to be in a separate video. So stay tuned for those two answers. Another thing is, with my 100 sub video, I showed off 3 different flourishes that I created. And the third one was one that people had an interest in learning, so I will put all 3 up. Like, I will do tutorials for all 3 flourishes, yes, but the third one is the one I will do first. I might have to split that tutorial though into 2 videos, because it's a fairly long and complex flourish. I want to make sure you guys learn it, but I don't want to be very overbearing with the tutorials, so I might have to split that up into 2, just to make sure that the video doesn't go super long. So stick around for that, because it will be coming out. Just keep in mind it might be in 2 parts. Alright guys, so the one last thing I'd like to mention with this video is a big shout out to my buddy Paradox Magic. He's been helping me out with my channel and been very supportive of it, and we've sort of formed up a team. And I mentioned this in the 100 sub video, but He's got a lot of neat editing stuff that he does on his videos, and he recently came out with a water wheel tips video that I found was pretty funny, and he had actually some valid tips in there as well, so just sort of a shout out to him. Go check him out because he does have a lot of charisma, and he does have some pretty neat videos on his channel. So all that being said, guys, I wanted to thank you again. It's been amazing how fast I've seen my channel progress. I never expected there to be over 100 people interested in what I have to say or what I'm doing with cardistry. So, and I really love the aspect that I've met a whole bunch of people from all over the world already. So thank you guys for subscribing and just really taking a part in my journey in cardistry and YouTube. I really, really appreciate you guys. So thanks again, and I'll catch you later.